Hello, what you're about to see is a pre-recorded copy of the testimony I will be giving at the Pharmacy Compounding Advisory Committee meeting at the FDA later this afternoon. To save you the trouble of finding my comments in the live stream, I'm just going to send you a copy of what I'm going to say now. Members of the Advisory Committee, my name is Shabir Amber-Safdar. I'm the Executive Director of the Partnership for Safe Medicines, a broad coalition of representatives of the drug supply chain. Next slide. We receive no funding from companies making, compounding, prescribing, or promoting peptides or their competitor products. To save you the TLDR here, in short, the best way to protect patient safety is to encourage sponsors to seek an FDA approval for these 7 peptides, not to add them to the 503A bulks list. I'm going to skip the already documented concerns about the lack of clinical safety or effectiveness data and just focus on 5 myths about the bulks list. Next slide. Number 1, the myth that we should put these on the bulks list so patient can get quality made peptides. The FDA approval pathway is the only actual mechanism we have to provide assurance of safety, effectiveness, and quality. The 503A bulks list should not serve as an end run around FDA approval, particularly when, as the FDA has concluded here, there are significant concerns about the existing data or lack thereof for these substances when used in compounding. Next slide. Myth number 2, patients will choose safer licensed dispensers and substances if available over a research use only chemical from an illegal vendor. Patients today are already buying unapproved research use versions of semaglutide and tirzepatide, despite there being safer FDA approved options. They're confidently buying these from vendors illegally marketing these substances for human use. Next slide. Number 3, that we should put these on the bulks list because nobody will ever submit an approval and pay for clinical trials for them. FDA approval is the bedrock of the agency's regulatory framework. Adding these to the bulks list would undermine any incentive for any sponsor to seek FDA approval in the first place. We should encourage sponsors to conduct studies to support FDA approval in the interest of public health. Next slide. We should add these to the bulks list so that we can establish safety and efficacy data. No, that would basically be a large, uncontrolled human trial on the American public, and there's no way to collect that data. The 503As compounding these products aren't required to report adverse events, serious or otherwise, which is a critical part of a valid trial. Myth number 5, we should add these to the bulks list because the FDA can endorse measured access with guardrails. We don't have guardrails available. There are not enough prosecutions of illegal vendors today, and we continue to see a stream of illegally made imports arrive in the country and make it through FDA-staffed ports of entry, and sometimes be dispensed by licensed compounders, the very supply chain that we would have to hand access to through measured guardrails. Next slide. Members, these 7 substances have satisfied none of the requirements of the 503A bulks list hurdles. The committee should endorse FDA recommendation to not allow compounding of these substances, and to enable patient access, which is important, you should recommend that FDA staff work with the industry to conduct safety and efficacy trials necessary to support an eventual approval, and work to help find a sponsor for an FDA approval. Thank you for your time.